today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Menancia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going?
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, with that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of Viscint by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alvin!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
You could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Ganons, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're...
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than... Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but there wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty off.
Then Eldemenencia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alpin. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else.
What are we going to do then? Viscint seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danans, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Whoo! Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Hey, we're gonna lose track of that cat if we're not careful.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah, some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cislodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if some...
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor her.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to some...
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls. But now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the...
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh?
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Again, sorry.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Whatever you do, just stay away from the spores.
I'm not done!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right, now comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Dragon Swarm! Talon Hurricane!
It's over! Another one down!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Never knew about that.
And still as humble as ever.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move! Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's over! Not today!
Great! Now, are those arms even that astral energy? Full throttle!
Here I go! Go! I'm only getting started! Watch this! This one's mine!
It's over! Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I still got a ways to go!
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help. No holding back!
You're mine!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Raining strike! Blow away! Here I come! Strike! Take this! Raining strike!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done!
Crumble!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Don't get careless.
You're mine!
Don't tell me!
Raining strike! Dragon Swarm! This one's gonna be tough!
Do it! Shion, astral energy! Full throttle!
I'm even stronger than before.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Raining strike!
Take that! Bullseye!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm already getting hard steel! Don't mind if I do.
You're mine!
Nice ball! Shion, astral energy! Full throttle! I'm ready for the next battle.
Careful, we don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Blind freaks! Get the
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here,
See what I can
come
watch
help out.
this.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Flew away!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Hey, new equipment! There.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Never mind if I do.
By the power of water!
Ready for strike!
This one's all mine!
Sleep now.
I'm on it!
Blew away! You picked the wrong fight!
Let the marksman handle this!
Blew away! Dragon form! I'm on it! You're finished!
This one's mine.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
In the wind! Field! Let's get you all tucked away!
I'll take you all on!
Banana, let's go! Leave the enemy's arms
Turn the
to me.
tables on it!
There are still more left.
Here!
Right! No time to hold back!
That's quite a challenge.
Your father once made the same remark.
So even my dad did.
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Now!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're finished!
Don't mind if I do.
You're mine! Ignite! Here I come! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Thank you. Here, you are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl like you say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Quit staring and concentrate on the fight.
I don't take orders.
This could be useful.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'll smash you!
Gemini off!
You're mine!
Sleep now.
Dragon form!
I'll be saving this one.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in this vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
What's this doing here? Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Let's get you all tucked away. Eat this! Blew away!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Got fire!
Your father once made the same remark.
Even my dad knows.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Eat this! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more fun.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Oh, this looks nice and tough. Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Anything in armor is over.
It's over!
Now you see what I can do. I'm like bait to them.
My turn! Sword Rain Alpha!
Not in your dreams. Xion, astral energy, full throttle!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I'm impressed. Just how well balanced this thing is.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
Ah! The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Ah, like Forget these dumb plants, just keep to themselves.
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there. This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Take magic and only getting started.
Blow away.
Blade. There.
I'm not done!
Mega Ray. Seven hands in the wind. Air Mega Ray.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack
Can't get
then?
close, just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's on!
Blow away! The armor won't save you!
Here I go. Got you. First strike.
Try harder!
By the power of water.
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind. Air
Blow away!
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Almost!
Air Glacier. Coming through. Here's a healing arc.
Thanks.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here I go. You're mine.
Blow away!
More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down.
I'm on it! I'll end you!
Glacial Spear.
away.
This one's mine.
Raining Slash!
Don't mind if I do.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Blow away! Raining Slash! I owe you one! My turn! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
We're thinning them out.
More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Take this!
Take it!
I can carve through. Now I'm in the groove.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm only getting started.
Take this!
Eat this!
You're finished!
Another one down.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that, Shion.
And still as humble as ever. This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Dragon Swarm!
Searing tempest, and that's my will! Dance in the tornado! And
You're mine!
where are you going? Go on track!
Raining Slash!
I'm expert, coming Glacial Spear, pierce evil!
Here I come!
Glacial
Blow
Spear,
away.
pierce evil! Dance in the wind!
Raining Slash! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I can feel my power growing.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a... Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask...
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do. This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.